Tip that way. There you go. Not quite that hard. Nice. Tip just a touch.
Dawn Bartell studies faces for a living. She captures the essence of a person, a sparkle in the eyes, a trademark smile.
That's nice. Good.
Yet there's one face she can't picture, the face of the person who played the key role in a life-changing event. It happened on Interstate 94 1 year ago.
When I hit black ice, I spun and I took out part of a guardrail, and they know for sure I flipped once, and it could be 2 or 3 times, and I hit a snowplow.
When the battered Jeep landed on its side, Dawn had suffered a fractured skull and broken neck.
I was told that, first off, I was lucky to be alive, that I was 2 millimeters from becoming a quadriplegic.
But Dawn has the use of her hands, arms, and legs thanks to the faceless Good Samaritan. There's no record of who she is, even in the accident report.
I don't know a whole lot about her, but she was a nurse, and she stopped at the scene and wouldn't let anybody touch me.
This one shows the border of C6.
X-rays show the thin margin between healing and a tragic ending.
Dawn had a very unstable spine injury. Had she been moved inappropriately, she could have been paralyzed.
Back of the car is gone.
Bartell and her husband keep pictures of the mangled Jeep in the studio. They see the same wreckage that made a woman stop and help.
I'd love to thank her and, just let her know how much we appreciate, the role she played in all of this.
I don't know if she realizes, what an impact she had on me and my family.
Bartell will continue to study the faces of people she photographs, hoping to finally see the face of a nurse who cared enough to stop on I-94.
How do you thank somebody who, she didn't really save my life. She saved my life as I know it. I mean, I probably would have lived, but my whole life would have been different.
A Sun Prairie woman's desperate search to say thank you has ended. News 3 first told you about this great story, Dawn Bartell's year-long search for a nurse who helped her at an accident scene. Tony Morrissey here now with a happy ending.
Well, you know, John, that Bartell suffered a broken neck and fractured skull in the accident. She's been trying to find a nurse who prevented her from being moved, saving her from paralysis. But when News 3 asked your help, we found out the rescue was even more dramatic than Bartell thought. And News 3 learned more than one person stopped at the scene. They met for the first time today.
Hi, you must be Katie.
Yeah.
Hi,
Wow.
Come on in.
Come in, Greg.
I'm Dawn.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, wow, you look different up right.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Wow.
You must be John.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
Hi.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
You look better upright.
Driving down I-94, Bartell's Jeep hit ice, slid into a guardrail, and flipped. Her life literally hung in the balance. Bartell was hanging upside down in the mangled Jeep, still strapped in by a seatbelt. Not one, but 2 people stopped, an ER nurse and a man with EMT training. Because she was turning blue, they did have to get her out of the Jeep to save her life. They stabilized her back and neck. Because they moved her properly, Bartell not only recovered, but miraculously has the use of her arms and legs. The new family of people who were once strangers is awed at how 3 lives came together through fate.
Maybe another 2 minutes and I would have been ahead of the whole thing and not even have seen it.
Well, I would say the good Lord put us there. I guess I've never done this kind of thing for the recognition. I just enjoy doing it and helping people. So, I don't know, I don't consider myself a hero or anything.
But Bartell considers both heroes who stopped to help someone who before today was a perfect stranger.
It's nice to be able to put those pieces together and to thank them for what they did. I mean, like, they're like, oh, it's no big deal, but for my life, it was a huge deal. To actually find them, it really, it settles my heart.
It was difficult to find Stone and Wilson because their names are not on the accident report, and they tell me other people stopped to help as well, as the 2 took charge before the paramedics arrived. Bartell wanted me to extend her thanks to everyone who cared enough to stop that day.
What a great story.
It is.
I'm glad they all got together. Thank you, Tony.